Okay, now I have on the signature. Now, before I get started with the wrapping, I do have to say that the signature is a little bit smaller for me than the other shapers. That's why I tend to wrap with the larger shapers. I could probably, or probably should have taken out the stuffing for this one because my hair like super fills it. So that's why it's here behind my ears. Typically my shapers are over my ears. So just I felt I needed to say that. Now I did leave on my headband, not that I need a headband to hold this on, it's just that it was much easier to just put this on over top of it without having to worry about all the flyaways from my hair. Okay, now I'm going to start with our shining horizons. Give me 1 second, I need a drink of water. I've been talking a lot. Okay, these shining horizons. I think I'm going to just demonstrate simple regal wrap with this one. And get this, placing it on my head. Bringing this piece around. Now I can tuck it up underneath of the shaper because this is so little, the bulk is so minimal, it wouldn't be a problem, but I think I'm just going to just hold it and pull. Okay. All right. Just like so. And then I'm going to be more clear. This one's an angled regal style wrap. It has to be modified because this guy is not a traditionally rectangular scarf, so it's a little bit harder to get the regal the same way. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna bring this up. And I do it in an angle because the angle looks really good with my face. The face shape. I should probably say all my words. Okay, so I have this, I'm bringing it down. And when I'm fussing back here, I'm just rolling in the edges. There's not a lot to see, but I'm just taking these, rolling them in, just so it's not so messy back here. So when I get to here, I'm just going to bring this up and like this. And this is the angled regal style wrap done with the square scarf. Now again, brooch of your choice or headband of your choice, anything goes. Trying to grab one that's on site. Goodness. Okay. Apparently I put those in the bag. Okay. All right. All right, I don't have one in the bag that's on site right now. I have in the box. I put those into the bag with the Scarf of the Month subscriptions. I don't know why I did that. All right, but just for giggles, let's pull this out, and I'll show it to you with a headband. Okay, this also helps hold it in. This is like one of my absolute favorite styles for square scarves. So, okay. The one thing I do have to say is be careful. This one I don't worry about because it doesn't have any places to catch the scarf. I say that now, and watch, it'll figure out a way to get caught. But some headbands do have a place to get caught on, little things to get the scarf caught on. So just mind that when you're picking your headband. Okay. You can also adjust the headband so that the scarf does not lay on top of the headband. So just like so. This is a fun way to wear this. Just accessorize with any headband or brooch. Okay. Okay. Put that one away. Now, I'm gonna take this off. Phew. My neighbor, I apologize, my neighbor has decided that it's now time to do his lawn. So you're gonna hear a little bit of his weed trimmer in the background. Okay, so I think with this one, I think I want to do put this on in this direction, and I'm going to bring this guy up just like so, and I'm going to tie a knot. Now when I get to this point, I'm going to try not to be grabbing the wrong piece. I'm going to make sure that my triangle, my large triangle here, is completely flipped out. Okay. You can see, wiggle him up a bit, and you get this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, place my hand inside. I'm going to roll this around. I'm going to do this. Just roll this down, like so. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to bring it through the hole, through the roll. That sounds better. Through the roll to this side. And I'm going to take and do the opposite with this one. I'm hoping that this will lock this in place. Like so. Get this guy going out here. Nice floof. Okay. Now I have these two very odd pieces. I'm thinking of pulling them to the back and tucking them in back here underneath. Or, you see, if you can see this might be a little messy looking back here. I might just bring this one down and crisscross back here, like so. And I think a straight pin will be my friend. Careful not to stab yourself in the neck. And just, I can play with this now without it being too awkward. So it's just another way to get that floof in the front. Again, this might be a fun time to use some type of headband in here. That would be kind of cool. You can grab a sari strip scarf. And let's see if I can find the channel. If not, I have to start again. Oh, there we go. You can find a strip of sari. Just to add a little bit more texture. Just tie a knot back here. Okay, so this is fun. Just kind of a quick, easy wrap. I'm thinking of saris and scarves in general. I think it's kind of an interesting idea for pairings and stuff. I'll talk about that really quick. I know this is a long video, but there's so much to talk about, and I don't feel like I've covered any of it when it comes to the scarves. Now, pairings, definitely a coordinating sari sash would be great. Tough 2-in-1, definitely, or a 2-in-1, one of the Shiny-licious, Sparkle-licious, even a shimmery would be really pretty for like super fancy stuff. Definitely recommend those combinations. Now, I chose this color, and you're probably thinking, oh, for the Windows on the World. Nope. I chose that color to go with, this beautiful color to go with the lovely red. I think this pairing would be absolutely gorgeous. Along with the red, pairing really well with this one. So it's, I also could use, oh my goodness, a burgundy. That would be really pretty, or a wine could work. Now, okay, so just I will show you a quick wrap with each of these guys with their partner scarf. Now this guy I definitely wanted with the teal. This is a bright teal, and we'll put this one on first. One long, one short end. And have it open all the way. Now I want to have this end be at the top of the knot. So when I tie it. Okay. So this is what we have. We have this and this. Okay. A little bit of my hairline is showing. We're just gonna go with it. Now I'm going to do the same foldy. When I fold this, I want the two long ends on the exact same side. So we are going to leave, it's this way. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My mind's having a hard time thinking in reverse today. I'm going to tuck this little piece into the knot. Again, not necessary, but it will hold that in place. Bring all of these over to this side and make sure that this did not cover up all of that beautiful bright teal. Now, I'm going to find our edges. And I'm folding them in. Okay. just a little bit. So I've folded them all in, including that silly tag. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the bright teal. After I figure out how it wants to open up and fold in. Okay, I think this is the way we're going. Okay, we're going to bring this one up and over at that angle. I'm going to let it lay straight here, and I'm going to do the same thing with our friend here, making sure he's neatly folded in. Okay, there we go. Okay, up and over like so. I'm really loving these colors together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist them. I'm keeping the scarves as flat as possible. I'm not doing a rope twist or a rope braid. I'm just keeping them as flat as possible. This guy wants to twist up, but I don't want that. And this one wants to show its short sides, making sure I keep those on the inside. Okay, so when we get to here, I'm just going to take my friendly second tail and tie it around like so. I can start that twist anywhere in the wrap. Probably further up would be really good. So let's give that a go. It is a bit challenging keeping the short ends of the red scarf in as I'm going down, but it's okay. Do this. Now, an option, if you don't want to have all these tails here, is to bring back this guy. So you fold him in, bring him back up here and tuck in underneath. There's a channel there we can do. Okay, just tuck into that channel and leave those, or again, you can take these two together and bring them around the back and tuck in here, just to get rid of the tails. Okay, so there we have that tail in. Okay, we'll spin around to show you the back. This is a fun type of wrap. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take this one off, and I'm going to do a wrap with the Windows on the World and its coordinating scarf. And I think this forever long video will be over. And I hope I've given you guys some ideas, inspiration for wrapping with these new beautiful square scarves. Okay, I'm going to fold this one up. All right, so I'm going to use this red and gold sari sash. I could definitely have pulled out a green or a pink or maroon, burgundy, orange. I need to get more orange scarves. I have one, and that was from the Aura kit. Okay, now I'm gonna place this sash on my head. I think I want the gold up front. I'm gonna place it on my head with a, I'm gonna say, let's see, we'll place it on my head even Steven, I think. I think that'll work. Just like so, straight over my ears. And are you even Steven? No, you're not. Okay, fold it in half, put my hand here, okay. All right, that's where you are. Okay. All right, now let's see if we can get this even Steven. Okay, tie the knot in the back just to hold it in place. Yes. All right, I've got it tied straight across. Now I'm going to take this Windows on the World and I'm going to fold over just a little bit. And then I'm going to take the triangle piece that is all the way at the front and I'm going to work it back in pleats. Until I get it to look like this. Okay. I'm going to place that on my head like so. I just want it to not be attached to my chair. Just want it right about there. Okay. Now I'm going to pins right down here. Okay. Being extra cautious, I do not need another piercing. Okay. And I definitely don't want to do it at home with a sewing pin. Okay, so I have this. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up to meet this. Okay, bring it up to meet. It's layering right across the tip of the other end of this scarf. Quick pin in place. Okay. Now, I can show you from the back what I'm trying to accomplish. Okay, I've got this hanging down, just like so. And this is definitely an experiment. I was kind of, I don't want to say, I was dreaming about this. Don't have scarf visions, but I was sleeping last night. I was like going over in my mind what I was going to be doing with the scarf today. And I was like, oh, wouldn't it be really cool if I did this? And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I want this piece to stay hanging. Okay, so I have this underneath and I'm bringing this around. Just gonna tuck it where I can. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the red for the back. And just find a place to tuck it. Okay. And then I've got a strip of red, and I'm gonna scooch back just a bit and adjust my camera. Okay, so that you can see, I've got these guys hanging just like so. I'm kind of enjoying this one. I don't know, it turned out slightly different than I had pictured in my head last night, but I'm still pleased with it. I'm not hating it, which I guess is a start. So let's scooch back in. But so you have this detail of the twist. Okay, I'm going to stop playing with it. And again, it's pretty cool. Now I could do it where this isn't here, but yay. Well, thank you for hanging in there and going through all of these crazy fun things with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see what you guys wrap. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.